Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am T, and today I have a mountain of snow crabs, and of course I had to add one king crab because I just can't do without it. I was really craving snow crabs, so here we have it. I think I'm gonna eat the king crab first just because. Let's get it out the way. Oh guys, so I'm so excited today. I have a new sauce. Today I'm using Adrian Cooking and Food Reviews Sauce Doctor. Now, I made a jerk butter sauce with this, so I'm gonna tell you my honest opinion when trying to use this sauce in a different way. This looks good. Spicy. So I added habaneros in here because it's my favorite peppers, and it's really spicy, but I love it. And also I have some 2 times spicy sauce because for me, the spicier the better. Now, you guys don't have to do that at home, but of course, always add your spice to taste and add your seasonings to taste. Wow, that's good. Let's take the knuckle off, y'all. Oh, so guys, I'm recording in the morning, and remember that I told you guys I'm gonna be doing Ask Tea. Well, a few people messaged me on my Instagram post, and they asked me some questions, so I'm gonna get into that once the eating begins. Yeah, this is a lot of crab legs. It's like I told myself, girl, you craving these crab legs, just do it. I'm in a really good day today. I'm in a I'm in a really good mood today, y'all, because I had a lot of rest after having a trying day yesterday. I had a really stressful day, and I just, I was like, girl, I'm going to sleep. Just go to sleep. So, I did what I had to do, hang out with my kids for the day, and decided that, well, I'm going to sleep. Wow, look at this. Hey, sauce doctor. Wow. I'm gonna have fun with this today. Also, I think snow crabs are snow crab is the perfect crab legs to, get me to talk some more, because they're a little bit of work to get into. This king crab is so fresh. It's good, y'all. It's very good. Woo. And y'all, so I bought so much seafood that I had to buy a deep freeze to store it in, because I find that it's cheaper that way. I'm gonna leave the link in my description so you guys can know where I got my seafood from, because I know you guys be asking, and I don't mind sharing, I definitely want you guys to get some seafood, and I definitely want you to save some money. So when I just started my channel and I'd be buying seafood, I used to spend so much money on it, and it's still a lot of money, but it's way less. Like, I'm getting so much more, so much bang for my buck, and that's what you want, right? I always try to save money. I'm all about it. I'm sorry if y'all hear some noise. I live on a busy street, and I just heard a truck pass. I could tell y'all. Alright, so wow. This sauce doctor sauce, I don't think it's a traditional sauce. for seafood. Like, it doesn't taste traditional to me, but it definitely tastes amazing. It's really good. I'm gonna put out the video to show you how I made the sauce. So you'll see that it says Sauce Doctor in the title, and you know that that's the sauce. I'm gonna get into this knuckle. I think this video is gonna be a little bit longer than usual, just because I'm gonna be addressing the comments in my DMs. Not the comments, but the questions. There were 2 questions in there that it was in a different language, and I'm sorry guys, I didn't translate it yet, so I'll address it next video. But I'll try to address at least 1 to 2 questions per video, depending on how much time I have. Guys, this is definitely good. Oh my god, y'all, this knuckle has so much meat in it, and it's so big. This sauce is good. So I have had this sauce on my channel before. The last time I used it, my thoughts on it was that it's so marketable, and you can really adjust the flavor, and I think it's a good sauce. I think it's a really good sauce, and I'm so proud of Adrian Cooking and Food Reviews for coming up with such a marketable sauce. Because, you know, I'm a person who loves spice, and I feel as though it's not overly spicy. So if you don't like spice, you can really enjoy this, and if you do, you can also enjoy it. And don't forget that if you're extreme like me, you can add habaneros to it, and it'll be amazing. I add habaneros to everything. It's my favorite chili. I think that it's the most flavorful pepper, and for me, I like both heat and flavor. So 9 times out of 10. And y'all, so disclaimer about these snow crab legs. I made them yesterday, but because I was not in a good mood, like I told you guys, I had a trying day, I ended up cooking them and then putting them back in the freezer for today. So and then I had to heat it back up, so I know the meat is gonna be a little small or maybe overdone, but it's still delicious because the sauce is amazing. And y'all know that I cook my crabs in a lot of flavor. So these crab legs are my coconut snow crabs. So good. And y'all, if y'all wondering why I use so much coconut, thyme, habanero, ginger, I'm an island girl, I'm from Jamaica. Those are the flavors that I'm used to. Those are the flavors I enjoy the most, and I understand that everyone will enjoy those, but it's worth a try. It's definitely delicious, and yeah, it's different, you know. I think it's different, especially if you're used to different types of flavors, different than this. I grew up on this, and I think that when I cook, I pretty much try to reinvent the flavors that I had in my childhood. So, and that's what I love about mukbang and cooking on this channel, is that I'm sharing so much of myself with you guys, and I love it. So when you taste my food, you can really imagine the flavors that I grew up on, and I really I'm happy that I get to share that with you guys. So I'm going to clean my hands a little bit and get to the comments. Thank you guys so much for actually, you know, sending me those messages in my DMs, because like I said, that's one of the best things about YouTube, is that you get to socialize, possibly make money, and enjoy some really good food. Okay, so somebody says, how much seafood do you eat in a month? That's a good question. Now, I think I average about 2 seafood boils a week. So how much crab legs is this? When I do only king crab legs, that's about a pound and a half. A pound and a half of king crab a video. And then this, I think I had like 6 clusters of snow crabs. So I think a pound of snow crabs is 2 clusters, right? Is it? Like if you went to a restaurant and you ordered snow crab legs, a pound is 2 clusters, right? 2 to 3 clusters, and I have 6. So I would say probably this is 2.5 pounds of snow crab legs, plus the king crab that I have, which probably like 0.5 to 0.75 pounds. So I would say this is about 3 pounds, 3.5 pounds of seafood. This is good, y'all. The coconut liquid that I had in the pot seeped into the crab legs, and it's really good. It's about maybe 6 pounds a week, right? No, 4.5 to 5 pounds a week. So times what? So let's say 4.5 pounds, right? Let's say I do 4.5 pounds of an average, right? 4.5 pounds of seafood per week. So, and that's if I only record twice a week, right? So I eat about 18 pounds of seafood a month. Hope that gives you the answer that you're looking for. And the next comment, I really love this comment because that's really what I wanted when I asked you guys to, you know, ask me questions and stuff like that, or, you know, ask me what I would do. And this, I love this topic. It's a lot of, I think it's a lot of drama. It's a lot, and it's, I think it's a controversial topic, so I really like it. But also, I think it gets people to think, you know, and we get to share our opinions and ideas about it. And it's a personal question. So, the person, like I said, I'm going to give you a rundown of the question. So the person said they've been with their person for 5 years. And then recently, they found out the person cheated. So I guess their person went to the club with their friends and met someone at the club. She's not quite sure all that happened, but she knows something sexual happened. She doesn't know how far it went. And she said she can imagine what happened, but the reason why she doesn't know how far it went, when she found out, she kind of just took herself away from the situation, and she's given herself time to think, which I think that's a good idea. God, this is a lot of crab leg. If I don't finish this on camera, I'm gonna finish it off camera. Okay, so she took herself from the situation. I know her guys are apologizing, and he's not denying it. But of course he can't, because she saw the messages, right? So he's not denying it, and she likes that. She says she likes that. She also, which I think is important as well, that he's not denying it. Because, you know, I think we've all been in relationships that our person may cheat, or we catch them doing something they're not supposed to be doing, and the first thing they do is try to deny it or to make it your problem, right? To turn the tables on you. So the fact that he's not doing that, that's very good, I think. So I told her that. And when people ask me these questions, I don't try to tell you what to do. It's your life and you know what you want for it. But I can tell you what I would do or what I think about it, right? And I think that's the goal, to get another person's perspective that's not biased, right? An unbiased opinion. So, and you know, even though it's not my situation, I do care, right? And I do want the best of this young lady. So the couple is a young couple. They're in their early 20s. Now, what I will say is that a part of the healing process is to have that person divulge into everything. I think it's healing for you, and it's healing for the person who did the wrong, right? To really address and acknowledge the fact that this is all that I did and I was dead wrong for doing it, right? So I think, you know, when you feel that you can react to him and the matter appropriately, you should give him a chance to tell you and to admit, acknowledge, apologize, remorse, you know, whatever you guys need to do. All that he did. So you can get a full understanding of what happened and to make a very informed decision about how you want to spend your life, whether it be with him or somebody else. One thing though, you're in your early 20s, girl, you young. There's no shortage of men in this world. So don't think that just because you've been together for 5 years that you have to stay. The amount of time that you're with someone doesn't dictate whether or not you should stay with them if they've done you wrong, right? So what I asked her was, you know, how is the relationship usually? Now she says that they have a really good relationship and they're at the stage where, you know, they're planning permanent things together. And they're both doing good financially, and you know, they treat each other well. He's a nice guy. She, you know, she's not doubting whether or not he has been good to her. She's just addressing the situation at hand. So this is my thought. If you can say that you have a really good relationship with someone and they've been really good to you, you can also say that maybe I can give this person a chance. I think that if you can say a person is everything to me and they've done a million things to me, I've done a million things to them, they're actually a good person, they actually treat me well, we have all these fundamental things that make us one, right? Even though that they're not a married couple yet, right? But I think she's saying that they pretty much know that that's in their future. I think that she shouldn't close the idea off that they're gonna end. She should give him a chance to work on it. And not necessarily prove himself, but yes, prove himself, right? Give him a chance to try to amend things. And I don't think you have to say, yes, I'm forgiving you, let's stay together. But I think you can say, I'm open to this, I'm not closed off yet. So yeah, also I think making mistakes like that is a growing pain. Not everyone go through that type of error when they're young in relationships, but some people do, and it's more common than not, right? So I think you can try to be open to seeing if you can make it work. But I don't think, you know, you should just say, no, the door's closed. Give it a chance. I think that's the type of thing that he isn't going anywhere. Especially if he wants to amend things. So you don't have to say, we gonna stay together. You don't have to say it's over. You can say, hey, I'm giving you a chance to fix this. And see what happens. So that's my two cents. That's how I would deal with it. I would try to give him a chance to work it out. Because I do want to say, certain type of errors in relationships, they kind of dissipate, right? They kind of stop as the couple gets mature, both individually and together. They get more mature, and so they make less silly decisions. They make less mistakes that you're like, why would you risk this? People get older and wiser, and I do believe that. And I think it's not the age that allows them to get wiser, but it's the level of maturity. And that's just my opinion. But of course, as always, you can let me know what you think. What would you do in a situation like this, that you've been together for a solid amount of time with someone and they break your trust? Now, I know a lot of people say it's disrespectful. I can't forgive it. And, you know, by all means, if that's your thing, if that's how you would deal with it, I'm here for it. Because only you know yourself, right? I don't know you. I know me. And I know what I can tolerate and what. And I wouldn't even call it tolerate. But I know what I'm willing to be open-minded to. And I know that they're just things that are deal breakers to me. So if this is just a deal breaker for you, no conversations necessary. I completely understand and I support that. I made a mess. So I really enjoy this topic. Well, not topic, but this discussion. Blow up my comments and tell me what you think. And I know I have a lot of newcomers now, and I'm so thankful for that. Guys, thank you so much for taking a chance on my channel. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I just turned 30 this year. I have 2 kids, 2 girls. I have a 6-year-old and I have a 11-month-old. I've been married since 2011. I have a wonderful husband and a wonderful little family that I'm trying to grow. So outside of the fact that I have a spouse and kids, I think 2 important things to me is that I'm from Jamaica. You know, Jamaica is a big part of who I am. And you can tell because every time I'm cooking crab legs, I'm like coconut, jerk, habaneros, you know, all the spices that I use. It's such a defining factor in my personality and the way how I move. You know, my swag is all Jamaican, yeah? Also, I'm a veteran. I was in the Marine Corps and I left the Marine Corps in 2014. My husband and I are both Marines, and we met on that journey and we endured on that journey, and that's, you know, an important thing to me, so I have to always say it. Now, everything that I just told you about who I am, you know, my husband, my children, where I'm from, the Marine Corps, these are really important things to me, and so I had to just reiterate that for the newcomers who are on my channel. Yeah, that's something about me. Well, some things about me. So my intentions was to use 2-time spicy sauce. But guys, this sauce is so good. Forget the 2-time spicy. Today I plan to use this sauce a lot more, just because it's so true to who I am with the jerk and all. Ooh. Like it's right up my flavor alley to have this jerk sauce. I think this video is about 32 minutes long, so I'm actually gonna cut this video short. Well, not short. Man, I ate a lot of crabs. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 2 snow crab clusters, and my paper towel was like drenched in sauce. I ate 2 clusters, and I ate a king crab. That's not that many, right? That's not that much, but you better believe I'm eating this off camera. I always do. I go to town on this stuff. It's either that or I repurpose it into another video. The sauce is so good. Oh yeah, so I think I told you guys that the last time I made the sauce, I made it with lobster. So I had a huge lobster on my channel, and I made the sauce with it. But I did it a little different. I think I put some orange in it, some fresh squeezed orange. When you make the sauce, you can make it a little bit fruity because it's jerk. You can kind of mold it how you want. And I think the lobster did really well with the jerk butter and the orange in it. I did also use lemon. It was really good. When he puts the sauce out, if you ever try it, if you make a jerk butter, if you make jerk chicken, jerk anything, or just use it as a marinade, whatever you want, let him know and let me know your experience. Like I said, I'm really proud of him because I think this is a really good sauce, and from a business perspective, when I tried it, I was like, wow, this is really marketable. It can really suit a wide range of people. And I guess this, he know what he's doing because he owned his own restaurant, so he kind of knows how to have such a balance that a lot of people can enjoy his product. And like I said, I love sauce. I mean, I love spice. And I didn't think like, well, this needs this, this needs that, this needs that. Of course, you can add whatever you want. But if you just literally pour the jerk doctor and butter with some garlic, probably a little bit more time, and like, you know, squeeze some lemon just to refreshen it for the seafood, you need nothing else. Of course, I'm extra, so I added a little more things to it. But the first time I had it, I kept it very simple for the lobster, because I think that fresh seafood really, it lacks flavor, but it's also temperamental. You gotta be careful not to overpower it. So yeah, anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. My hubby just got home from work. He's coming through the door like right now. Thank you, Adrian, for allowing me to try your sauce again. I really enjoy it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Girl, you're so hot like summer.